Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. I have my co-host with me. Hi, Ian.
Yes.
Nice to see you.
Hi, Sharon. Good, yes.
It's great to be back again. Yeah, no, it's like, it's become a little bit of a ritual for us on a Saturday night, once a month, to come and share all the good news with everybody. I'm so excited for tonight. We've got a great lineup coming up for our members. So please do get a pen and paper to take some notes. Make sure you stay hydrated throughout the call. It's not so much a marathon tonight, but a sprint. We won't be taking up too much of your time, but we do have some really great, exciting news to share with you. And it's our great pleasure to be your host this evening. My name is Sharon Fairfull. I am from Perth, Western Australia. I've been in the company about 5 and a bit years and still going really, really strong. And I was just reminiscing on that today, thinking, how do we do it? We stay hopeful, we stay optimistic, we stay with like-minded people who are energized and going somewhere. So it's really wonderful to be here. I won't go through all my credentials or all of Ian's credentials. I think you know us by now. How have you been, Ian?
Busy actually, because the company's moving so fast and it's a lot happening in the background, as we know, and it's actually quite hard to keep up, I guess, but it's exciting. I know the world's not in a very good place at the moment, but I believe what we've got in our hands here today is it's giving people hope and moving in the right direction. But yes, apart from that, in Brisbane, I'm in Brisbane, guys, which is about 4,000 k's away from Sharon and over the other side of the coast, over the other side of Australia. And we've got beautiful weather here. Our winters here are beautiful. I don't know. I know in some parts of the world, when they have winter, it is very cold and bitterly in the snow. Well, in Queensland, we don't have that. So we're very lucky in this part of the world. But yes, it's been very busy in a lot of world.
It's very wet here. We've got a severe weather warning where I am in Perth, but it's lovely. All of the gardens are so green and it's beautiful. All the fields are just looking so lovely. It's beautiful to have that rain, and of course, water brings life. So thank you for joining us. Please stay tuned. We've got a really good program for you. Let's go to the next slide, please. And let's get started with tonight's program. So firstly, we'll be talking about the Evorich marketplace. Now, this is constantly evolving into a super structure. So we're going to break it down for you, give you some project overviews, all of the news and promotions as well from not all of the projects, because there's way too many. And, we couldn't fit it all into one 3-hour broadcast. So tonight we will briefly cover on Ugpay, Cryptounit, Unitex, Global Unitpay, a little bit on the EvoScent and the Evoschool as well as part 2. Ian, over to you.
Good. Next slide, please.
So in part 2, we'll be covering the EvoScent and the Evorich. And there's some great promotions on offer, so make sure you stay to the very, very end. The lovely Stephanie Van Driesen will be with us, and she'll be keeping us updated and entertained, I'm sure. But just briefly, for those of you who are new on the call, if it's your very first time here, please put a 1 in the chat box so we can get to see who's on the call. If you are a member already and you come back every time after time, put a 2. And let us know where you're calling in from as well. It's always lovely to know what country you're in, what city you're in, what's your weather like. We're concerned about our members and we build relationships for the long term in our community. And a little bit about our mission. Ian, over to you.
Well, thank you very much, Sharon. Yes, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, every great company out there has a mission statement or a purpose in the marketplace, and they always go by that mission statement. And the new economic evolution in the world really is one of the best, I believe, because what's happening in the world today, really this is quite poignant what we're doing today. And our mission statement really is to global distribution of the wealth. We know a lot of people don't have the wealth we should have. And the aim of this company is to spread that wealth around. And of course, provide safety and security and helping others, prosperity and happiness and realizing people's dreams. Like I was saying, because the world's sort of a bit of a topsy-turvy at the moment, a lot of people are losing those dreams and the hope, I guess. And we're here to help to get people back on the track. So the mission statement is quite a powerful one. And you'll understand that as we go through this presentation tonight, that we're starting to achieve a lot of that. So next slide, please. Now, our organisation, yes. In our organisation, ladies and gentlemen, Nuclear Mission of the World, we're a progressive and a unique movement with a mission is to establish social unity and support all people, as well as to obtain global distribution of wealth and resources by adding value to others and helping them achieve prosperity and happiness through the realization of their dreams. And that's very important. We've all got to have dreams. I remember growing up when I was a child, I wanted to be a fireman. And of course, as you go through life, you sort of, it doesn't really happen that way, but life changes. But in our organisation, ladies and gentlemen, we have three parts of our organisation. One is a consumer. Now, consumers just come on board and use our product and services, and that's fine, great. Entrepreneur is a person who wants to talk about, to share the opportunity to other people around the world, what we can actually offer the people, and not only our services and products, but they can also become a co-owner. That makes us very unique in the marketplace, very unique, how you can become a co-owner of an organisation and reap the benefits of that. Next slide, please. And here's our ecosystem. This is very important. Like I was just saying, there's 3 levels in our organisation. Yes, you can become a consumer and use the products and services of these companies. And that's fantastic. And if you want to become an entrepreneur and start promoting them and telling other people about how wonderful this ecosystem is and the opportunities amongst it all, you can do that quite often. And also you can actually become a co-owner in these organizations because we work very closely with these organizations and we help them achieve their own business goals by working together. And I'd like to actually give you an example. Here in Australia, we have a company called Harvey Norman. Now, Harvey Norman is a very large retail outlet. They sell a lot of white goods and electronics and furniture and all that. In 2018 to 19, they turned over $4.6 billion. That's Australian dollars. But to achieve that, they had to spend $151 million in advertising. Can you imagine, ladies and gentlemen, if we had a company like that in our ecosystem here, and the entrepreneurs went out there and told a few people about that and helped them achieve their business goals, and they shared in some of that revenue. Also, they have the opportunity to become a co-owner in that organization. Not only our consumers can actually be looked after extremely well because they've come through our ecosystem, it's a win-win for everybody. It really is. So we're a very unique business model that's trying to spread the wealth around everybody. I'll bring them on board. Next slide, please. Now we're in 146 countries. Wow, that's a lot. And we actually speak 6 languages. And because we're very truly multinational. I remember going to our 5th birthday in India. We had over 18,000 co-owners there. I've never heard so many languages in my life, and we're all one big happy family in the sense we're all getting together, all on the same page. So it's incredible when you hear some of the languages I've never heard before. But we have more than 1.7 million registered users in our organization. That's a lot, guys. That's a lot. And our headquarters is based in the USA. So we're actually an American company. So that makes us very international when you look at that. And like we're saying at the top there, Evorich is a new marketing company within the ecosystem that offers its partners exclusive instruments for making active and passive income based on the multi-level crowd investing principles. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're not a little organization anymore. We're actually quite big and moving forward. Even though those times are tough, we seem to be still doing okay. Next slide, please. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the marketplace. Part of our ecosystem now is we have a complete new marketplace, and each business that I just showed you on the ecosystem there will have their own business unit, their own control panel, and it's also part of the API marketing plan. Now they'll all have their own corporate websites, landing pages, and you'll have personal accounts, and also we're going to talk a little bit about the mobile apps as well. But this is all under development. It's a massive project. It's not a thing that can be done overnight. And there's a lot to do in the background to make sure it's perfect because we don't want to try and make mistakes. So once again, be patient with that because it's a lot happening. And I'll show you a little bit about that now. Next slide, please. And here's give you an example of what's going to be like. There's going to be pages like this where you can actually go on there and look at what the product ranges are, what they're doing, and so forth like that, and how you can take advantage of that. And it shows you like their products and service for the partners. Next slide, please. And here's the tools and sets for promotion and administration. And it's going to be quite in depth. It's I've been very privileged to see some of the slides here, and it is incredible. The colors are great, the format's nice, very easy to use, and but there's still a lot of work to be done to add things to that. So next slide, please. And of course, the modern world is everything on the phone nowadays. The phone seems to be the mini computer that we use. I'm a bit old-fashioned. I still like the laptop and the PC. But once again, the phone now is so important, and it's got to be accessible to everybody around the world. Because unfortunately, a lot of countries can't afford laptops, but they can afford a phone, and they can still do their business on the phone if they wish. And you're going to see a lot of this come out in the system here because it's just so more accessible to everybody. Next slide, please. And that's my bit, Sharon. Well, back to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ian. That was a great presentation. And for those of you who are as passionate and excited about the new economic evolution of the world, that was a great roundup. And it's a great new website that we have coming with new apps. And we've been privileged to be testing those this week. Some of the top leaders have been testing to make sure everything is working well and is going to be really, really simplified for our members to get into profit. And that's really what it's all about. You know, this business forum is designed for you to help you give you the tools to the business to get you up and running really, really fast. So stay tuned for all of that. But for now, we are going to talk about the Ugpay group. And I'd like to introduce our next speaker. If I could have the next slide, please. The wonderful Ivan Poluyanchik. He's a certified educational psychologist. He's been very active in sales as an entrepreneur and a private investor, working in the field of direct business since 2015, which is quite an achievement, and joined MLCI in 2016, so just a year before me. And it's so lovely, you know, that we have a blockchain specialist enthusiast who has lots of passion and energy, has taken our company courses and trainings and become a motivational speaker and lecturer, as well as his profession as in the Master of Sport. So I'm going to pass the floor to you, Ivan, if you can tell us all the latest news and what's been happening around your circle.
Hello, everyone. 1, 2, 3. This is sound check. Everything is good, I hope. I see tens in the Russian chat, means everything is okay. I hope the same is in the English chat. I was wonderfully introduced by our hosts. Thank you very much for that. I'm going to give you a brief overview of our main product through which we implement all the ideas, goals, and dreams that our company has been pursuing for quite some time now. So our main idea and the purpose is to make lots of people rich, prosperous, and we're doing it by teaching people how to invest and how to gain capital. And the Ugpay Group company is the issuer, the seller and holder of the WCRU security token. And that token comprises investments into different sectors, industries, and projects. It's based on blockchain, and it has been developed or issued to be accessible to as many people as possible, to be transparent for investors, also to make sure that the investments are diversified. It can be stock market, real estate market, crypto market, equity participation, venture investments, and many, many other areas of investing on the investment market, so that the holders of that token would have multiple sources of income. It can be dividend yielding, rental, rent bearing investments, and so on. So this is our goal that we are pursuing. And our journey has just begun. It has been only 3 years since the creation of, let's say, since the birth of the idea, which was born in 2019. It was first announced by our leader. And we are pursuing, we're promoting, we're pushing forward this idea bit by bit by putting together this big puzzle that we would like to put together. And later on, you will learn more about different projects that are being rolled out within this concept. So the security or investment token, it's an equivalent of a share. It's a digitalized share on the blockchain. It's a token that, again, is placed on the Cryptounit blockchain. The total number of issue is 80 billion tokens. 35 billion was allocated across or inside our community, and also holders of that token can include people outside our community as well by converting CRU tokens. And currently, the sale of those tokens has been suspended because of the current difficult economic and political situation. You all are aware that right now we are in the middle of a very difficult, complex situation in around Ukraine. There are some very serious contradictions or conflict between the Russian-speaking world and the Western world. And since our company is an international company and we have token holders from all the countries of the world, all those sanctions imposed on Russia and Russia's allies has pushed the company towards suspending the sale in order not to be sanctioned too, so that we would avoid the situation when someone can buy it and someone can't. It wouldn't be really fair, I think. So, dear friends, tell me in the chat, what is more important for you? Whether you care more about fair distribution of wealth and riches, or you would like to be the one who gets the benefits among the first people. So what you care more about, personal gains or like overall fairness and justice? So please give me some feedback in the comments. This way I will see that you guys are not sleeping. Okay, that's why the company decided to suspend the sales. And currently the company is actively exploring different options, opportunities for being listed, for the token being listed, on which jurisdiction, on what terms this particular asset can be registered. Because we all need to understand the company has not given up on its intentions, on its plans, but because of the current situation, we need to be very careful about the jurisdiction that we're going to choose. Or another option is for us to wait until everything settles down, when the conflicting parties settle their dispute, and then we can continue. That's why we make fairness our top priority. But at the same time, we are looking for the best jurisdiction for our token. Also, we need to have some resilience potential for us not to run around between different jurisdictions, but to land in a jurisdiction that would have the doors open to many possibilities for many, many years ahead. Currently, there is a website for this project, and all the information is there, and this project is still ongoing, but let's say in a passive mode. The company exists, the payments are going through, the projects are up and running, not all of them, but in investing, it's a natural thing. When you put together an investment portfolio consisting of 10, 20 stocks, shares, not all of the shares will perform well. will rise in price. Some of the shares will go down in price. Some of the companies might go bankrupt, especially now in the crisis time in the global economy. Many companies cannot really cope with the situation and have to shut down. Other companies have gains from the crisis, and they exploit the crisis to grow. And our company is not losing for sure. We just took a pause. We preserved everything that we had and have. So everything that was in our basket is still there. And that's what matters. And when it becomes clear, apparent to us where we're going to, which direction to take, that's when we will release news and we will announce that the sales are again activated. We are going to be working in this particular jurisdiction on such terms, etc., etc. Of course, unfreezing, unlocking of all the tokens will happen when it is clear to us which jurisdiction we're going to land in and what kind of rules that jurisdiction will put forward. And that's when we realize, whether the tokens will be unfrozen right away or we'll have to wait for some more time. But again, the intentions and the plans of the company haven't changed, and this project will keep on developing. If that's clear, guys, please give me a plus in the chat, and it will be an indicator for me that I got through to you. Let's go to the next slide, please. Thank you very much. Well, as far as the WCRU token and Ugpay group company are concerned, which is our main mission, this is the end of my small presentation. And now let's talk about the Cryptounit blockchain. I hope that we have some more slides. Yes, we do. And now let's talk details about the Cryptounit blockchain. Let's go to the next slide right away. Yes, here it is. So currently we have our proprietary blockchain infrastructure. It's a blockchain infrastructure. In our blockchain, we have created all the necessary conditions and facilities for any business to come over and create their own digital product, to create their own token. And today we have already deployed an exchange where all the tokens automatically that were created on the blockchain can appear immediately on the blockchain. We have a proprietary payment infrastructure, global Unitpay. I hope you will be told about it later, with bank payment cards. So we have the entire infrastructure. Currently, I don't know about any other company that would be similar to a multi-level company that is applying the principles of the network marketing. And I don't know a single company that would have the same infrastructure as we do. You might remember some companies with linear product. They sell their products, and they use the services of banks, other banks, or some other payment services, whereas our company has its own proprietary working infrastructure. And the blockchain is just one of the bricks in this big infrastructure. So currently nothing prevents any of you guys to launch your own business on our blockchain. So what do you need for that? As for any other business, you will need an idea. You will be able to create your own token. You can list it on the exchange, raise funds, work with your clients, etc., etc. Let's move on. Let's go to the next slide, please. So on our blockchain, we already have 4 main tokens. The first token is the security token, the digital share, the WCRU token. The next token is the CRU token, which was originally created, and its main function is an interchange utility token. It can be burned to get WCRU tokens. Also, you can pay business accounts for business accounts. You can stake that token as well to get reward in UNTB. And also, it can be used by different businesses for their projects. The next token is UNTB token, which is a blockchain's utility token. It's like gasoline for all other tokens on the blockchain. It's the mainframe token. It can be used to pay for smart contracts, for buying resources of the blockchain, and so on. And also, we have the stablecoin USDU. It's a kind of a payment unit for people to use in order not to be affected by the crypto fluctuations in the market. Also, I wanted to point out right away that in the global community, stable coins are quite familiar. You might also heard about UST Terra Luna coin. So give me a 0 in the chat if you haven't heard about the situation. Give me a plus if you did hear about it, what happened to Terra Luna. If you don't, I will explain. There was a Terra blockchain. It had a Luna token on it. It was in the top 10, and they had their own stable coin, UST. And I think it ranked 4th among all stable coins in the world. It was one of the biggest stable coins, definitely top 5 in the list of major stable coins. And just imagine that this stable coin, all of a sudden, out of the blue, in literally 24 hours, instead of costing $1, started to cost less than 1 cent. So many people lost their money. I think it was a planned attack using some advanced technologies in the area of programming people. It's like a panic sell, tactic. And I'm sure it didn't happen by accident. It was a planned action by someone. Maybe they put pressure on key people, and many holders of the Terra Luna token were affected, and UST token. So what it means is that the blockchain industry is a risky, high risk area of activity or business where anything can happen. And I think you see what's going on in the cryptocurrency market. Bitcoin used to cost $64,000. Now it costs 3 times lower. And the panic in the cryptocurrency market is there. It exists. But I, as a experienced cryptocurrency investor, I'm okay. I bought Bitcoin when it cost 3,500. So I see no panic here. Let's move on. All the information about the CRU token is on the specific dedicated websites. We have this token listed in CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, and many other information resources. The internet has already quite a lot of quality information about this token, some very reputable web resources, and also on the Binance and Coinbase website, our token was mentioned. And there are articles in the specialized editions, and there is a white paper and all the necessary documents for anyone to familiarize with this token. And before saying whether it's a worthy token or not, I think everyone should understand that today, during this webinar, there will be 5, 10, or even 20 new tokens. And a person cannot possibly physically familiarize with all of them, explore all of them. There is not enough time. And it's impossible to learn about everything right away. And there is no right answer whether this token is good or bad. You just have to do your own due diligence to explore the topic. And we have the Academy of Private Investors specifically for that, which will help you learn how to analyze business opportunities, investment opportunities, and projects. So please do your due diligence, ask questions, and I'm sure you will get all the necessary answers. Let's move on. Today, and please take a screenshot or write down the links where our CRU token is listed, is traded. It's a Unitex first. It's the first exchange that is part of our Evorich ecosystem. This is the umbrella organization that includes other projects in addition to Unitex. It's part of the global investment portfolio and part of the assets that are represented by the WCRU token. Also, this token is listed on Local Trade, IndoX, and LBank. And I wanted to point out one very important thing. I see in the chat, people are asking questions, and I'm more than sure that in many other chats, there are people who are not really satisfied. They are upset with the price. They're upset, not happy with the conditions. Such people will always exist. It's inevitable. But let me tell you this, when WCRU token wasn't listed or traded anywhere, those people were there. And they again wrote to us when we're going to be listed on CoinMarketCap, when we're going to be listed on other exchanges, when this, when that. And that's how it always happened. There were always people who were angry, unsatisfied, and there were people who were knowledgeable. Even now, when we have some specific results being listed on CoinMarketCap, listing on 4 different exchanges, lots of things done, results achieved, and the journey that has been made. And people who see that journey, they see what the company has done, has achieved, and they see how much energy and money was spent on it. Those people understand the value of what they have. And there are people who don't understand the value. And I see the question in the chat about the Unitex exchange, but guys, you'll have to direct your questions to the Unitex personnel. And there's also a question about Quantum. Well, it's also part of the global Unitpay, so you should ask that question to their team. So let's go back to our topic. UNTB token has already been listed on one more exchange in addition to the 2 exchanges you see on this slide. It's IIX, in addition to Unitex and Local Trade. So we have 3 exchanges that listed UNTB. Let's move on. On the next slide, please. Okay, yes, it's AIX. Quite recently, our token has been listed on the AIX exchange. And AIX, Atomic Asset Exchange, is one of the world's biggest exchanges. And it's one of the top exchanges. And by the way, this exchange is not affected by any sanctions. Citizens and nationals of different countries can work there. So you can go to the website of UNTB, cru-untb.com, where you can read more information about the UNTB token, what it's for, what it's all about. And let's go to the next slide, please. So here you have the Cryptounit blockchain website. It's https://cryptounit.cc. It has been recently updated. The website, not the Explorer, because we have the website with all the information and we have the Explorer with the wallets where we exchange tokens. So the website has been recently updated with better more detailed quality information about the tokens, about the issues, and so on. Here we have that the token has been listed, and many of the people who read the chats, they responded, reacted to it, and helped our team. So you can also trade, work on that exchange. Let's move on. So at the end, I would like to say a few words about the producers of our blockchain, because a lot of questions are being asked about it. So on our blockchain, we have 21 nodes. Currently, most of those nodes that ensure the operation of our blockchain are owned by the company. And in the voting section, you can vote for any of those nodes with your UNTB tokens, and you don't really spend them. They're not wasted or burned. And right now, we see private partners, yet still our partners of our community, but already those are people who are acting as private individuals who deployed their own nodes using their own money. You should understand this, not with the money of the company, but using their own out-of-the-pocket money. They deployed servers, they hired IT personnel, they are developing their own products on our blockchain. They are creating some products. But in order for this to appear, we need time. We need to present this in a beautiful way. There are lots of ideas what to do, how to do. Specifically, I have a team of my own, and I'm part of this team as one of the partners. It's a private team where we also plan to launch a number of products. I know there is a team in Dubai who also plan to create products, marketplaces, NFT tokens, and so on and so forth. Quite a lot of things can be done on our blockchain. And for that, we need the activity, but the activity that would not be coming from the company, but from private individuals. The company has created the blockchain, it has created the infrastructure, and now for businesses to come or appear on the blockchain and for the products to appear there, you, dear partners, can show some initiative, some activity as co-owners. You can hire your own IT specialists or invite specialists who are looking for a platform to create their own tokens. In other words, you are monetizing our blockchain, and by doing it, you increase its attractiveness. You can, on your own, each of you can open your own company. Again, hire your own IT team, launch your own node, boost your own node server, create your own token, then connect through the global Unitpay your own acquiring, the bank acquiring system, bank card. You can use the entire blockchain infrastructure in the payment system and the exchange in order to create your own business account. As a legal entity, you can create your own business account, and you can grow your business with those tools. When I'm telling this, I personally realize how magnificent and how majestic it is. And I can compare what we had when I came here in 2016 and when we launched the program in 2019, Cryptounit training educational program. And when I see what we have now, it motivates me, inspires me so much. And despite all the negativities and the negative factors out there, political crisis, the economic crisis, the internal crisis, some unpleasant situations within the company, like they are in any company. But believe me, I still cannot find a company that would be better or more promising than the Evorich company. And I cannot find people who would be so driven by the idea of global fairness, justice, or positivity. And I indeed believe that people who will carry through time and through all the obstacles, the flame that was given to us by Andrey Khovratov's project, and the path, the vector, the direction towards making sure that everyone could realize their dreams through our community, all of it motivates me and does not allow me to give up under any circumstances and move forward no matter what. Thank you very much for attention. I hope I didn't take too much of your time. Guys, please give me a score from 1 to 10 on the quality of the information that I've just provided you. And I hope that you will share your emotions, your impressions in the chat, whether you found my speech useful. Thanks for your 10s and 11s. I would like to give the floor back to our wonderful hosts, and I strongly suggest you guys try to take in all the information that you will receive after me.
Amazing, great presentation. Thank you so much, Ivan. There's a quick question in the chat. I don't know if you want to answer. Perhaps you can't see it. It's in the English room. The question is, when is the extra RAM server coming on? I don't know if you have the answer, if you're still there, but somebody has asked that in the chat just now. If you are able to answer, that would be great. But just while we transition to the next speaker, I want to say how amazing and excited we are too in Australia as well about the NODE program. And there is a team in Australia working diligently on creating and championing the whole new ecosystem around the Australian node. And it's very, very exciting. And I, can totally resonate with Ivan and what he's saying. And it's very exciting, that we have all of these amazing opportunities. So well done, everybody who's participating in that NODE project. I know Vietnam as well participating, and the USA, and there's quite a few groups out there aspiring to put all of their education from the API into practice, where the rubber meets the road, and really make our system work. And at the end of the day, it's up to us. We are the co-owners, so we have this opportunity to make it even greater. And if you want to get involved or get excited, make sure you reach out to one of the leaders or top leaders and find out some more information how you too can get involved. So we're going to introduce our next speaker, and Ian, I'd like if you could do that for us, please.
Yes, great. Actually, just touching back onto what you were just saying there before.
I'm sorry, let me answer your question. This is Ivan.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry for barging in. So I was asked the question, but I wasn't given the opportunity to answer the question. But I think I see, guys, that you're all inspired. So as for RAM, well, to add RAM is not a difficult task. It doesn't really require a lot of, efforts. But if we add RAM right now, then for businesses, it's going to be quite beneficial, because the businesses that will come to our blockchain, they will be able to do it at half the price. On the other hand, our partners who bought RAM in order to speculate on the RAM's price, because originally someone said about it during the webinar, and our partners who wanted to make some quick buck, some gains, without thinking twice, without really exploring how it works, went there and started buying RAM. And right now, our partners are holding quite a lot of RAM. And if we double the RAM right now, our partners will automatically lose half of it, of what they own right now. And I already mentioned it on several occasions during different webinars. And I always tell our partners, if you guys sell RAM right now, you will get a certain amount of tokens. Let's say 1,000 tokens or 10,000 tokens if you sell your RAM now. But when we double, or if we double the amount of RAM and you start selling your RAM, you guys will receive half that amount of UNTB. So for partners, it is more profitable right now to sell their RAM now, get more UNTBs, and then when the blockchain will double the RAM, but it might not happen for quite some time. But if they sell now, they will get more tokens out of it. And by selling RAM, we reduce the price or the cost for businesses. The RAM becomes cheaper, and probably we won't have to double our RAM. So there are two ways. Either our partners sell RAM and get more UNTBs, or we double the amount of RAM. It will be better for businesses, but it will not be better for our partners. Therefore, this question is not in a list of priorities. And when it becomes really critical, mission critical, when we have lots of businesses coming our way who would be telling us, guys, we want it, but it's still too expensive, then we'll make that decision. In other words, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Right now, we're telling our partners, and I would like you guys to listen carefully so that nobody would be saying that the company didn't warn us, didn't explain to us. Again, the company let us down. People are always eager to blame the company, but the company right now is waiting, trying to explain, like, guys, we are working on making sure that it is profitable for the majority of us, and the company is working for the interest of the majority of our partners. Therefore, please sell your RAM. Don't wait until such time when RAM is doubled. You as partners can get more UNTBs out of it. If you want to run a business on the blockchain, then yes, you can wait for that moment. You can create your own smart contracts, your own tokens, and not wait for the doubling of the RAM. Because the doubling of the RAM is profitable for businesses. So this is my call to you. Do business, run a business with our instruments. Blockchain, Global Unitpay, Unitex, Evorich Marketplace. Learn, use our instruments, make lots of money. So all the best. Bye-bye, everyone.
Well, thank you, Ivan. Yes, it's quite in depth, isn't it, guys? But just going back to what Sharon was saying about the opportunities we've got, I've never met a company where you've got an opportunity inside the opportunity to better yourself and actually help the company at the same time. So something to look at, guys.
It's amazing, Ian. It's a win-win-win, right? We love win-win-wins.
Yes. And that's what I've learned through the education that I've done with the organization, that there's so many opportunities inside it, our system, that if I wish to, I can take it up. And a lot of people are starting to do that. We're starting to see that now. Groups are starting to come together and form associations and move forward. So, and it's going to benefit all of us, which is great. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about Unitex, guys. If I can, next slide, please. Now, the head of the department there is actually Boris Kiprich. I hope I said it right. But Boris is actually the head of the Unitex exchange. So what I'd like to do now is hand you over to Boris. Thank you, guys.
Hello, everyone. Ian, Sharon, very excited. Thank you for my introduction. Can you hear me? Please let me know if the sound is okay. Put plus or tens in the chat if the sound is fine. Okay. Then let's change the slide and we'll have a brief overview of Unitex cryptocurrency exchange that is a part of our holding. So last time I spoke as well and there are only few updates over the time, but there are some very positive, by the way. Therefore, I believe I will repeat what we've discussed last time, because some of you may have missed the last business forum. The information will be useful, I believe. Unitex, and in particular for those who are the first timers, Unitex is a centralized cryptocurrency exchange, and the focus or the stress is centralized, meaning that we are in compliance with the regulations of the local regulator, and we are in Tallinn, Estonia. This is legitimate environment, and we adhere to the principles of integrity and innovation and security. Everyone knows that the world of cryptocurrencies may be very vulnerable from the stance of security and the origin of funding and their uses and compliance. In our company, I mean the due diligence of the origin of sources of funding. We take it very seriously, and maybe some of you have already felt this, and this is very reliable and secure, because at the end of the day, your portfolio and you would like yourselves to have legit tokens, not of the origin of some terroristic origin or money laundering origin. So it is not acceptable for us at all. Next slide, please. And the latest news or updates, we updated the website. We have a mobile version. New pairs are introduced. They are all related with SDT, and there is a lowering of commission. This is a good news for all the traders who trade actively, and this is a great opportunity for arbitrage. So we always say that Unitex positions itself as an exchange for status only, and as well as for those who are advancing to the professional trading. Therefore, here use this opportunity, like Ivan said, that UNTB is promoted in other exchanges, and you may see the prices, review the prices, and start trading. So you may buy coins in one exchange and transfer them to the one and do active trading. Next slide, please. This one has already been presented. Well, the adapted version, the mobile version is there, and you may always provide your feedback about Unitex. If you as clients or partners believe that there is some space for improvement, then we have the hotline, and they accept any information. If there are some challenges, some malfunctions, everything we do, we try to do this for our clients firstly, and then we take care of all our clients. And the main use, as far as I believe, for today's forum regarding Unitex project is that we are going to open a closed pool for investments. Our turnover is 100 Bitcoins a day, which is quite a high achievement, quite a good result. And in line with our current strategy of the management of the company, the decision has been made to attract, to mobilize investments and to create a closed pool of investments. And for this, in the chat boxes, you will find a link where you may express your interest and you may engage directly and become the owner of Unitex. So now I will share this link myself, as it is a great opportunity and some of our partners may have been waiting for this chance. It's very simple. You simply submit your application and then we will get in touch with you. I think that is all about the updates and news of Unitex. Thank you very much for your attention. Please don't miss this chance. There is a question. Could you please explain how we can top up the exchange? It will be explained at the closed meeting. This closed pool of investing will be closed, and there will be a closed meeting where we will discuss the amounts and everything. So simply, I wanted to let you know about such an opportunity. So I will pass the floor to our dear hosts. So thank you very much once again, and I wish you a great business forum and a good evening or day. And Sharon, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. That was great. How exciting. We just continue to grow and grow, and there's yet another opportunity in our ecosystem. There was a question in the chat. I don't know if it was translated over to our speaker, but there was a question about TRC20 in our exchange. Is that possible? Know if you can come back and quickly answer, or if you could type your answer in the chat, that would be amazing as well. Actually, there's another question. When we use credit cards to deposit as well, there's some questions around that. I don't know if you have time to explain, or perhaps we can include that in the next webinar. But I can see our next speaker is ready and raring to go. Hello, Aidan.
Hey, Sharon. Hey, Ian. Yes, of course, always bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Oh my goodness, all the Aussies. Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
And of course, if you're in Australia, you would understand what that means.
It basically means that, you know, we're awake, we're ready to go, and we're ready to go and just slay the next 10 minutes. So, sorry, Dennis, sorry, Olga, whoever's translating. All right. Thank you so much for having me.
Aidan.
Yeah, go for it.
So Aidan is the project manager for Global Unipay, and he's become an international speaker with our company and developing entrepreneur, and but always a student of the financial literacy, as we all are in this company, and passionately a member for the association Generals for World Peace as well, which we're very passionate about that too, aren't we, Ian?
Yes. Sure are.
It's all good. Well, we'll pass the floor to you, Aidan, and we're looking forward to all of the great news. Go ahead.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you so much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, well, partners, colleagues, friends, everywhere across the world. Once again, we're here at another business forum / summary meeting, and it really seems to be the theme where just every single month there is just so many new developments and you know, advancements, and we're getting closer and closer to building these projects all across the board, closer to how Andrey and you know, the Strategic Council have actually gone and envisioned. Next slide, please. So today we're just going to go and do a quick little recap as to, you know, what you may have gone and missed over the last 3 weeks, in case for those people who, you know, may not have gone and received the updates. Absolutely make it a mission and a priority to stay up to date with as many projects as you can, so that you can go and be informed when all the major developments you know, are announced, are launched, are released, so that you can keep up to date. So for the last few weeks since our last summary meeting, we actually had our very first internal meeting reach full capacity via Zoom, which was held on the 2nd of June this month. And it hasn't gone and happened since we went and first launched in January 2021, where, you know, we've had to actually go and have audiences on Instagram through a live feed, you know, just to go and see what the updates were. So if you were in that meeting, give us a big plus in the chat, because it absolutely went off. Valentin and I were just absolutely blown away by the response that we went and had. So thank you so much. Globetrotting GUP, yes, you've read that right. Global Unipay successfully participated not just with Cairo at the Forex Expo on the 25th and 26th of last month, but we also went and had a small team head over to Limassol in Cyprus for the IFX Expo literally just last week. So we're getting around to different countries all over again, and before too long we're going to most likely be sponsors as well. But to go and participate at the moment, that is a huge opportunity, and we're relishing it at every chance we get. Now, ever since I've gone and stepped in from last year into GUP till now, it's always been a discussion. When are the fees going to drop? When are the fees going to drop? When are the fees going to drop? Well, we're systematically and gradually dropping the fees for multiple operations within our platform every single month. I think for the last 4 months in a row, we've had some change. It may have been small, it may have been a large change, to the fees within some of our operations. And depending on which risk factor that you've actually gone and been placed in, for companies especially, and also individuals, you'll go and see that those changes, have been made for a better quality of life within our platform. So that's fantastic. Next slide, please. Okay, we touched on this a little bit on the last business forum, but it was all very, very fresh, so the information may not have been able to be conveyed accurately. So our verification puzzle has been solved. Give us a big 10 in the chat if you're in a country other than United Kingdom, Canada, or Australia that has had trouble verifying within our platform. Yeah, Valia Mai, absolutely. I can absolutely imagine that, Sri Lanka would have gone and had a little bit of an issue with the verification, but that is not the case anymore. We don't have to just rely on passports for the countries other than the 3 I mentioned. We can actually go and use your nation's identity card as a primary form of KYC identification. This is an incredible sort of thing, because we actually have, need I remind you, 25,000 approximately registered users that haven't yet been able to verify. And it has been this main reason. So if you've ever gone and had a global Unipay account, but you haven't been able to go and verify up until the last 3 or 4 weeks, give it another shot, because our team is there and our systems are there to ensure that you can also go and reap the benefits from GUP, just like those in Australia, Canada, and United Kingdom have as well. Next slide, please. Okay, yes, you've gone and seen this. This is super, super exciting. We have our global Unipay mobile app launching very, very soon. It was only a couple of weeks ago that Valentin, kind of threw a little bit of a estimate as to, when it would go and be able to be launched, that it would probably be at the end of this month. And I received an update only a few hours ago and was having a little bit of a play with the app itself, and it's almost ready. If everything goes to plan with the integration and with all the technical things with the developers, we should be able to go and reach that. Let's go and get some interactions in the chat here. Give us a plus if you're going to be downloading the app as soon as it goes and gets launched on both Apple as well as the Play Store. I think everyone should be spamming pluses right now. Fantastic, Morton. Love it. Tom, absolutely fantastic. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Spam it with pluses. Love it. Awesome. Well, we can't wait to go and be able to deliver this service to you. And it's just another example as to how we're looking to go and improve our platform for our users, so that there is that convenience to go and be used anywhere in the world, no matter where you're traveling, which is massive. Okay, next slide, please. Awesome. Well, this is the final slide, but we have gone and updated our social medias. So I'd like everybody to go and take a screenshot of this. And if you haven't gone and jumped on our Instagram or our Twitter or our Reddit or our Facebook, Telegram, YouTube has got amazing videos that Dennis himself has gone and translated to ensure that everything is clear and concise, which, you know, big ups for Dennis. He does amazing work, and we're very, very grateful for his, you know, service and his talents within these videos. But they are there for you to go and plug in, rather than waiting for me to go and jump on one of these summary meetings, or waiting for one of our internal summary meetings within our GUP audience. You know, you can stay up to date every single day with what's happening around our platform and what we're looking to go and envision. Okay, so guys, make sure you do take a big screenshot of that. That'd be amazing, and we look forward to seeing your involvement on each of our social platforms. Now, before I go, I want a big call to action, because, ladies and gentlemen, we have, in the next 30 days from now until the next summary meeting, we have massive plans to go and you know, be announced. And we're looking very forward to being able to deliver, and we can't go and yet say what's actually happening with a few things. But there is going to be an opportunity for you that will be coming in the next week or so. There has not been any discussion yet as to when the opportunity will go and show up, but you need to be plugged into our social media platforms to ensure that you can go and take part of this opportunity. This is one of the very few times that we've actually gone and you know, properly released something like this. It will most definitely be officially the first opportunity that we've gone and released. So this is a huge I suppose thing coming up, and I wish I could go and say more, but unfortunately I can't. So you're going to have to go and be patient. Not only that, but we also have our gold cards coming soon. Don't have a launch date yet, but if you don't have a card, get yourself a gold card, because the high limits will go and make sure that you can use GUP every single day. I want people to go and download the app when that goes and gets launched, so that, you know, we can go and you know, fully realize our dream to go and be the biggest and best payment system and payment service provider in the world. That is our huge dream. And we want to be able to go and deliver to our partners first, and then to the rest of the world. And that has always been the case. So your call to action from now until the next summary meeting: join all of our social media pages so that you can go and stay up to date, number one. Number two, when the gold cards are launched, make sure that you have funds in your account so that you can go and be one of the first people to go and get your gold card and get that delivered. And the third is that once the opportunity goes and arises, don't go and sit on your hands, just jump in and take a leap of faith. This is going to be an incredible 30 days, and I want to thank you very much for your time and your attention this evening. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your business forum, and a big ups to all of the speakers, all the project managers, and all the translators and support staff who have been able to go and make this possible. And of course, Sharon and Ian. Take care, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you, Aidan. Wow, guys. What do you think of that, Sharon? That sounds exciting.
Wow.
What's coming up?
Yeah. That is very, very exciting, Ian. We've only been going for just over an hour, but so much information has been impacted and imparted into us. Like, firstly, and the update on the World Crew, hopefully you all took notes. So note that we are currently paused and awaiting new details of a new jurisdiction. It was interesting. We had a meeting off the record with the mums this week as well. It's very, very exciting what is happening behind the scenes. I can just tell everybody we're on the edge of our seat waiting for the great news. But also we had heard from Ivan about the CIU program. We talked about the nodes, the 21 nodes from the company, and the opportunity for all of us, if we want to, participate and have our own tokens, our own business on the blockchain, and you can participate and help the company to grow in our new economic evolution of the world. So that's fantastic. And what about the news on Unitex? 100 Bitcoin turnover per day. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. And of course, I heard from Aidan all the very, very passionate news about global unit pay and the big call to action there. So make sure you are signed up and ready to go and get your gold cards. Also look out for the app that's coming, as well as big plans coming from global unit pay in the next 30 days. So we stay tuned for that. It is very incredible. And we are very, very excited. Now, I do believe, if we could go to the next slide, I do believe we're going to have a quick break, so a 10-minute break. If you don't want to go anywhere, our organisers, as always, will play some exciting videos for you to view. But if you do need a quick energy break or a comfort break, now is your quick chance. Don't forget to save the chat, take notes as well. And all of the links are being presented by the organiser throughout the webinar. So there's no excuse not to be connected and to know where to go and get info. What do you reckon, Ian?
Oh, he definitely is. Like I say, guys, how do you build an empire? One brick at a time. And that's what we're doing. We're building a big empire, guys. And be proud of that. Really proud of it. So, yes, 10-minute break, guys. I think we need it. And there's a lot more to come. So please come back. I can see the numbers, the participants at the moment. It's looking very good. We've got some great numbers. I'm very pleased to see that number. There's a lot of interest in what we're doing.
I think we should have 1,000 at least in the English room, Ian. I don't know where everybody is. There must be something good on tonight, but I'm sure there's lots of people watching Facebook Live, and a lot of people will be watching the recording, no doubt. But it's lovely to be here live with you and interact with you, and we do appreciate that. Don't forget to pop your questions in, be interactive in the chat as well. We have still to come so much more in our second part with Evorich and EvoScent, and there's some really exciting news coming, so do stay tuned with us, and we'll see you on the other side of the break.
See you later, guys.
In 2021, we took off. We've had many new people. It is you who can create your own reality.
You know you're happy? So guys, the entire world have to see this.
What is a global union company? We are more than just a payment gateway.
Dear friends, the year 2022 is a year of rapid developments.
Do you love dreaming? A dream is a projection of the perfect reality, its reflection. Our dream comes down to 3 universal truths: freedom, fairness, and efficiency. We, Evorich, are a marketing company based on the principle of multi-level crowd investing. It's when you're a customer, a seller, a co-owner, and an entrepreneur all at the same time. This concept paves the way to various income streams and allows you to continuously work on self-improvement. The revenue of our company last year from October 1st, 2020 to September 30th, 2021 exceeded $80 million. On the chart, you can see the top 10 best performing countries. The company's stable growth over the last 7 years has been achieved through the efforts of ordinary people who want to rediscover their life. Our community's rigorous supervision over the company's operations and available opportunities to create new investment projects. With that in mind, you have 2 ways to make money. The first is passive. The more people you attract and the better their performance, the higher your passive income. The second is active. It requires complete dedication. You propose an investment project and together with Evorich members, bring it to life. Over the past 7 years, with the help of our philosophy called the New Economic Evolution of the World, NEW, we shaped an entire ecosystem of such projects. You can invest in them through a global investment portfolio created by a company in our ecosystem called Ugpay Group, which pools all the assets together in one place. Returns on such a portfolio is yet another way to receive passive income. Some of the companies have already gone to the market, showing astronomical growth rates. The educational web portal, Academy of a Private Investor, the gamified business training tool, Genius of Finance, Unitex, a regulated cryptocurrency exchange, a high-speed trading platform offering secure storage of its users' data, the unique blockchain-based payment system Global Unitpay, NDE, a new word in the area of bank guarantees, basalt production and gold mining facilities in the Urals, Mining Invest, a luxury perfume brand, EvoScent, the platform for small and medium business, Ugpay, and much more. By the way, our team members don't have to go to the office. You can work from the comfort of your home and decide your working hours yourselves. Isn't that what you've always dreamed of? To realize your most daring ideas and receive passive income that will allow you to live a long, happy life. Over the past 7 years, almost 2 million users from 219 countries around the world have joined our common cause. Now, it's your turn. Become truly free with Evorich.
Multi-level crowd investing is a completely new phenomenon in the world of business and investments, which has already proven its practical effectiveness. This is a tool that opens up millions of financial opportunities for anyone and provides a chance to gain financial freedom and independence in a short time. Crowd investing derives from the word crowd, which loosely means people, and implies collective investing and offers many good opportunities, such as open investment opportunities for micro-investors, diversification of risks, and creation of a portfolio based on your own conclusions. For business, it's an opportunity to raise funds for development without depending on major investors and their decisions. Multi-level business means building your own affiliate network and being able to receive a commission from the sales in your structure from each level to infinity. Multi-level crowd investing is an excellent source of additional income that combines the best of MLM and crowd investing. Multiple income streams make this model super attractive. On the one hand, you get passive income by building your own affiliate network. On the other hand, you have additional sources of income by participating in investment projects. Thanks to a well-thought-out bonus plan and active efforts, a partner has a great opportunity to reach the desired financial result in a short time, and you don't have to invest a huge capital into the development of your business. The advantage of MLCI is its availability, the ability to earn bonuses without restrictions. At the same time, you can give it as much time as you see fit. The more actively your partners are building their own business around the world, the faster you and your team will develop, increasing sales and accordingly your income. The whole Evorich ecosystem helps you choose the most promising projects that will not make you lose your investments but will increase your income, providing for you for years to come. Multi-level crowd investing is a unique opportunity to build new economic evolution of the world, where each its supporter will be able to directly participate in the development of companies, receive passive income, and become a world-class entrepreneur and never deny themselves anything again. It is possible only with Evorich. Join now.
The new economic evolution of the world. An advanced training in financial and investment literacy. This is a global investment portfolio and the opportunity to receive part of the profits of the most profitable industries and businesses in the world. Cryptounit program and a monthly growing bonus transfers to your account. NEEW, a profitable business in the system of multi-level crowd investing. This is at least 15% of the financially educated population of the planet in the near future. This is peace, prosperity, wealth, longevity, and the health of planet Earth. We are NEEW.
Welcome back. Welcome back. That was exciting. I love watching those videos. It gets you all energized. And did you do some jumping up and down, getting air in your lungs in during the break? You know, we learned that on Marathon 260, didn't we?
Yep. Went for a quick run around the block. Yes. I love watching those videos because are we allowed to join twice? I don't know. I'd like to do that.
I don't know. You want to get all excited and join again? Maybe. maybe you can just get more action and take more action.
Yes.
Well, we've got our second half coming up now, and we're going to be talking about EvoScent and Evoschool and Evorich. So all things Evo in this next block, and it's very exciting news, I'm sure. So we have our next speaker coming up. If we could go to the next slide, the wonderful José Manuel Álvarez Rodríguez. I've been practicing that. Hopefully I said it well. But he's our leader in Spain. He's a representative of the board of top leaders as well as an international speaker. And he's done all the trainings as we do. And of course, a co-owner in the global investment portfolio. But most importantly, he's the head of the project of EvoScent. So, you know, José is a wonderful example of what is possible within our new economic evolution of the world, to come in as a consumer and to take our trainings and be promoted to manage a project. It's pretty exciting, don't you think, Ian?
Oh, I think so. Definitely. It's just shows you the opportunities we've got inside our company. It really has.
It is amazing. Of course, you know, we're attracting new people all the time, and people with corporate skills are joining us. You know, we've just got so much value to add and so much to do. José, are you with us? We're ready to hand over to you to get you started. I can't see you on the call as yet. Are you with us? Maybe he's still doing push-ups or something, Ian.
Could be too. Should be here somewhere.
Well, look, I think he's coming on.
I'm here. How are you doing, guys?
Beautiful.
Sharon, Ian, thank you very much. And now I am listening to you and am recalling all those opportunities I found here and benefited from. And thank you very much for your being interactive in the chats. And now let's study a bit, because, you know, all the time I like it in our community, this education trainings on how you may dream and create and follow your financial plan. And you know, it's cool. It's not the education we are provided with at university or at school. This is a road paved that we take along our entire life cycle. And that is the Academy of Private Investor, which is as part of Evorich marketplace. You may take part in and take some courses similar to Master Profi, as this is the training course which changed my entire life and helped me develop different projects, including EvoScent, shoulder to shoulder with professionals, with my wife, Galina Zhukova. We together developed EvoScent project. We presented to our community because, you know, in addition to continuous education, self-education, to run, to manage this business, we are leaders. We are those who may influence thousands of other people who in their turn support us a lot and sometimes ask us a lot of questions or raise their concerns or disappointments. But all together, we are educated, intelligent community. And here in our business forum, we share. Today, my colleagues shared their updates, their experiences of business development, the experience you acquire when you start implementing new economic evolution of the world. And you read all those messages we exchanged over this week. And we again reminded each other that new is not a simple concept, but when we understand this ideology, this philosophy, and when we treat it as our own business by consuming the products, by promoting the products, and most importantly, by building and developing a network, so the business is promoted. And this is how the strategy, how is the flavor for new business is created. The new business is created is everywhere. And like you, Sharon, mentioned today that Evo is everywhere. Essences even starts with the same sounds. Essences are scents that take us back to the foundations of this business, new business called EvoScent. And today we will talk about some new things. Next slide, please. And here I'd like to tell you what EvoScent is, what is the basis for EvoScent development. You know, when I met a person together with whom we today create and build EvoScent, after our discussions and reviews, I realized that the future that these products may have on the market, the future of this industry is exciting. And yes, it's true that we are very lucky that this sector, this industry is one of the most profitable. And moreover, this market is very important as it is associated with humans. This is the market which allows the use of products to all the people. So all the people, almost all the people use perfumes. We started with 8 perfumes to launch our brand EvoScent. And please understand that EvoScent is the future, which implies the natural beauty products, and it creates its own history together with our community based on the best materials to be used that will be used as well to produce different accessories. And quite soon, I believe you will see them. And I believe that you all would like to have at least one of the items in your collection. And our target is to be in top 10 of the world of beauty and cosmetics. And by using the strategy of the new economic evolution of the world, it is possible and it is easy to achieve. Because today I will give you some numbers, some figures, the work already done by EvoScent, thanks to the support of all those people who contribute to this project and where we go. And of course, for each business, its product is vital. And you will see that our product is based on the history of Ramon Bihar, who is a well-known Spanish perfumer. And thanks to his range of niche or luxury perfumes. And here I'm talking about a concentration of oils, of essential oils. They are the primary ingredients that are used to generate scents, and of course the high quality of alcohol used. The alcohol which is used to produce our products is the highest quality, that's true. And all this is mixed with the experience of Ramon, who is experienced in creating his own lines or ranges of perfumes. And he managed to produce something which has never been produced before. And you know that Ramon sold his perfumes at very expensive prices. But we have some good news ahead, and you will understand why we expect big sales. And of course, this is thanks to the efforts of our partners, those who promote EvoScent. And in combination, in cooperation with Ramon Bihar, we may get in touch with the world of perfumes. Next slide. So as you know, we created 8 perfumes to launch on the market, and each of them has its own idea behind. The idea behind its name. And there is some emotional signals created. This collection of 8 perfumes is called the highest collection, as it is called the best collection, made of the best materials. And this is the best we may offer to our clients, to our partners who would like to enjoy perfumes. 8 perfumes, because the number 8 is a symbol of eternity. Number 1 is called Evorich. As you know, Evorich is marketplace where today any person may buy products, including EvoScent products, the first products of EvoScent, as we are at pre-sale stage. And through the cooperation and partnership between EvoScent and Evorich on this marketplace, we may develop new products that will be presented and promoted under our brand. They are not the products of the world of fashion. They are the accessories and other products as well. In addition to that, it's important that on this marketplace, there is the development of blockchain. We also plan to enter this world NFT, as this is the world of high art, and we can offer our high quality products there. And quite soon we will talk about the shipment, as many partners around the globe in the USA started to get their products. Please put it down in the chat so that we see that you've already received your long-awaited presentation sets. So if you did, so please let us know. You know, another perfume, number 3, Tantric. Many people, after receiving this travel set, after trying tantric, they are super excited. I'm often asked which perfume I like, my wife likes. I don't know. The fifth element, tantric, by the way, they are unisex. They are both for women and men. And each of these perfume has this touch of special occasion, this flavor of special surrounding. Basalt, for instance. Basalt for me is the most powerful, strongest, the one that sounds the brightest when you apply it. But I would say that it is for men. But for instance, my friend Alena Pipina likes it. This is her favorite. Basalt, number 6. You know, tastes are different. And therefore, it's important for you to try them all on your own. So many women say that, yes, tantric is for them, or wealthy spirit, dynamic gold, for instance. They are exciting. And by the way, you all participated in their development, because when we launched our website, EvoScent.com, you could participate in our tests, and your tastes were taken into consideration while developing these 8 perfumes. And you know, quite soon EvoScent will have contracts. Actually, you can already promote EvoScent products. Meanwhile, I'd like to give you a video that will show you how you can participate and promote this project by engaging in EvoScent program. And after that, I will share some further details. Please enjoy the video.
A rare opportunity to become a co-owner of EvoScent, a small company with a big future. The main reason behind the implementation of the new economic evolution of the world is to create new companies that would give value to society and to bring them together into one ecosystem. Members of our community are not only customers and consumers of products and services of these companies, but they also have the opportunity to become their co-owners and share in the profits. And right now, you can take part in the birth and development of a new promising project. The new EvoScent program was recently launched, a young project created in collaboration between Evorich and renowned Spanish perfumer Ramon Bejar. The main product and pride of the company is the magical collection of fragrances called The Highest. The goal of the EvoScent program is to launch its own production of exclusive fragrances in different regions of the world and become the #1 brand in the luxury perfumery niche. Can you already feel the magnitude of this project? Do you want to be a part of it and light up a new superstar in the perfume industry and participate in the creation of a unicorn company? Today, you still have such an opportunity. You can join right now and get all the benefits. A unique chance to start your own great business in multi-level crowd investing, MLCI. Realize your most ambitious dreams in the next 6 to 18 months. Achieve the highest statuses and receive expensive gifts from the Evorich company during the next year. Start using beautiful niche perfumes from the presentation set The Highest, represented by 8 unsurpassed fragrances. Choose the fragrance from the presentation set that you like the most and make a pre-order for this prestigious exclusive perfume in a 75 milliliter bottle. As a bonus, get the best training programs and video courses in the field of MLCI business from Evorich, financial literacy and investing courses from the Academy of a Private Investor, and training in perfumery from the EvoScent Perfume Academy, and get an exclusive offer, EvoScent Points, offering a wide range of opportunities. Thousands of people have already supported this project and are realizing their goals. What about you? Follow the link in the description and become a member of the EvoScent program right now, in order not to regret the missed opportunities in the future.
Thank you very, very much. And I think this video explains it all. And on the next slide, please put it up. You will be able to take a look and have an overview of the packages within the EvoScent program. So those are the packages that include the highest quality product that you can find in the market. And let me remind you that it's niche category product that you can find in highly specialized stores that are usually in the most located in the most expensive districts and streets of the city. And there are partners who tell us, are you guys releasing a perfume that I cannot afford? No, that's not it. The EvoScent program allows you to have multiple bonuses where a person can become an entrepreneur, promote the product, and make easily $1,000. And I have statistics to prove it to you. Very inspiring statistics, by the way, because it shows the amount of work and bonuses EvoScent program gave to people, and which people got thanks to their efforts. Well, Evorich Marketplace is a platform for advertising different brands, such as EvoScent, and any person can become an advertiser. When I came to this company, I came here without any specific professional background, sales background, but I was captivated by the idea of MLCI that allows you to launch any business and become part of it. And it can succeed or it can fail, depending on the amount of efforts you put in, depending on the team that will be pushing that business forward. And as I told you, the EvoScent program offers quite a lot of different bonuses, thanks to the cooperation between Evorich and other projects in the ecosystem, thanks to the new economic evolution of the world. So please take a look at this particular table. Here you can see that people can purchase some of the products with more than 50% discount compared to the prices that those products will be sold in conventional stores, because when the program ends, those products will be available only on the shelves of the shops and stores, probably on our website as well. But don't be too concerned about it, because perfumes is just the beginning. We will have accessory, luxury items, and many, many other projects and products that will be developed within the Evorich ecosystem, because this is the place where you can participate in the pre-sale, pre-purchase, and get your hands on quite a lot of bonuses. It will open the doors to quite a lot of opportunities. This particular project can be offered to a multitude of people. And if you take part in the program, you will be able to enjoy the extra bonuses, such as training programs, for example, business training programs, how to develop your business, how to grow as a business professional, how to grow as a personality, how to develop your own business plan. That's the kind of things that you will learn by participating in the training programs that are also part of some of the packages in the EvoScent program. It will help you build your own sales structure. It will help achieve your goals, no matter whether they're small or big. And you can learn it all thanks to the EvoScent program, Evorich, and partner projects. Also, Evorich helps us bonus points as well that you can use in different ways later on. For example, you can convert them into NFT tokens, or there are other uses for the bonus points when the company develops new opportunities, offers new opportunities that will allow you to use those points to get discounts or preferential terms on different online stores, offline stores, websites. So let's go to the next slide. And right now we are in stage 3. And I wanted to tell you guys that at the end of this month, we will be at stage 4, which I call the equator of the development of our EvoScent project. And we are quite happy with that. So this month, again, I repeat, we're going to move on to the next stage. And we have prepared some news for you. We're going to show it to you. And we have a country that, you know, is a brilliant example of good work, good effort, thanks to the leaders and their team that make the delivery of the project sooner. So let's go to the next slide and take a look that the bonuses given during each stage decrease with the increase of the stage. Therefore, I would urge you to hurry up and purchase this product, the product that will be sold at double the price later on in the stores and boutiques. And there is one more important thing. We didn't want EvoScent to become a product that would be accessible only by people with lots of money. Far from it. And on the next slide, you will see that we would like to remove the limits on small packages. So those people who are not able to purchase 2 or 8 perfumes and try out the entire collection and don't have up to $8,000 for that. So now we have removed the limits for beginner packages worth up to 300, and packages from 600 and above are sold under the same conditions, 1 package per person at each stage. And my suggestion is you explore all the options offered by all the packages, because the bigger the package, the more facilities, the more opportunities you get in addition to the physical product. And this is quite a amazing product. And I'm waiting for Amon to send me the final version of the bottle that we developed, so that I would be in a position to show it to you. People who attended our Barcelona event already saw and even touched those bottles. They're quite heavy, by the way, half a kilo at least, and you won't see even a gram of plastic. It's all high quality materials, which is very important for us. Also, please remember that shipping is not included in the package price and is paid separately. This is very important for us, especially for a new company that is creating the entire logistics from scratch. Take into account also the fact that we have clients and partners from more than 150 countries around the world. Can you imagine what kind of a logistics architecture we need to build in order to reach out to all those partners? And it's not your conventional business when a person goes to the shop and buys the product off the shelf. This is quite a young company that is several months old. And of course, that company didn't yet have time to build that huge logistics delivery network. Also, I would like to give you some good news that we will have the installment plans for some of the packages. And it was asked on numerous occasions by our partners from India and our partners from Latin America. They asked for monthly installments. Therefore, on the next stage, you will see that there will be packages that you can pay in installments. Of course, there will be special terms and conditions for that, they need to be binding, those terms. So you will get all the bonuses only when you make your final installment, because we are interested in the development of our partners and clients, personal development, businesses development, so that they would not only receive the physical product, the actual bottle, but also to develop as a business professional, learn how to duplicate the sales system, the business model. And it is, of course, easier to do if our partners finally start receiving their presentation sets. And yes, on this slide, you can see that the presentation sets have already reached many of the destination points. And on our next EvoScent webinar, not the business forum, you will already see, I'm sure, your own country in our report, in our list, which makes life easier for us as well. Because if you already received your presentation set, it means that you can already start your business, your work. So please go to your CRU EvoScent back office, and there you will find different options, payment options to pay for the delivery of your presentation set. These options were added quite recently. Some of the words might be in Russian because Russian is the native tongue of our IT specialists, but let it not confuse you. You will still be able to find your way around it. There will be some auto-filling forms where you can find your city, your street. It will be way easier for you to specify your address, because you know what? More than 30% of the orders that were received had the wrong addresses specified, which makes the work of the logistics team of EvoScent literally impossible. So please remember about it. So, and I think next week or the week after, you will be able to, until next week or the week after, you will be able to order only 1 or 2 presentation sets. And if you want to order more, you will have to pay for several deliveries. So the box's price will be the same, but you can only for now pay for the delivery of maximum of 2 sets. Also, please note that in your back office, there is a payment link. I, for example, already used that link to pay, and also you can generate an invoice, a payment invoice. You can print the invoice and pay it in the bank, and then you attach a copy of the receipt to speed up the processing time. You know what? Sometimes those documents, they get into the spam folder because of the massive amount of documents being sent out. So just check your spam folder to be sure. So again, if you're using the bank payment option, you will have to attach the scanned copy of the receipt to finalize and speed up the processing time. On this slide, you will see the important things that you need to bear in mind, to be aware of. So you need to familiarize with everything before you place an order. So when you are there in the system, just be careful. Try not to get lost in all the information. Try not to indicate the wrong address, because I always emphasize it during my webinars, in my stories, in Instagram. It does seem like very easy at first, but sometimes people manage to make a mistake anyways. What you need to do is just take a letter, a real letter, snail mail letters that you received, and you can see always the address field and see how that address field was filled by someone else. And this will be your exact address. And you just copy it into the address form on the website. It means that it works. And just be careful about every single line. See what they ask you for. whether it's name, whether it's the street name, whether it's the city. Do it without any hurry. Otherwise, again, it will make the whole delivery process way more lengthier and complicated than it should be. The 75 milliliter bottles will be ready in a few months. And again, you will be able to get those bottles in the same way that you get or will get your presentation sets. So this first contact or the first successful delivery is very important from the Evorich or EvoScent platform. Let's go to the next slide, please. Because people have been asking me in the chat, and I've been asking you whether you guys received your presentation set. This is the Manatee Port in Florida, where we have a warehouse, some storage facilities to receive and store our products. And finally, EvoScent is in the American continent. We have some very good friends on the American continent that made our work easier for us. And you know, they have there are a lot of pharmaceutical and sanitary requirements to meet. But in Florida, we have free trade agreements with all Latin American countries that are part of our EvoScent program. And I'm very glad about it because they speak my language. And I personally almost know almost everyone in person, and I always try to help solve their problems, clear away their doubts. And I'm very glad, my dear Latin American colleagues and North American colleagues, that now you will be able to receive your presentation sets. And believe me, we have enough of them to satisfy any client's needs. And also there are enough presentation sets for those who placed their order on e-commerce platform last year, plus within the program. On this slide, I wanted just to remind you that those of you who would like to build their career on the Evorich platform, you can enjoy some very pleasant bonuses, gift points that can help you, for example, get access to limited products of EvoScent with a discount, thanks to the Evorich platform. And this collaboration with Evorich is simply amazing. Now let's go to something that split my life into before and after my life in this company. So I wanted to tell you about the statistics of this month. We're talking about 3 stages of EvoScent program. Just take a look. More than 22,000 packages have been sold so far. So you can see some golden weekend statistics. And thanks to the requests of our active partners, we had those promotions launched several times. For example, our Indian partners had difficulties with payment. So we ran those promotions over and over again in order to equalize everyone. And I think this is a very important thing. More than 2,156,000 bonuses were achieved in stages 1, 2, and 3 and allocated across those who worked in our ecosystem, which means that our company gives a earning opportunity for people who are eager to put effort in the development of their business. For me, EvoScent is my heart. So Galina and I were the ones who introduced this business to our ecosystem. And it's a profit-making business, and we were able to pay bonuses to our partners, and it is great, in my opinion. It's an opportunity to create a business that still has to grow. This is just the beginning of the journey. But we're not slowing down. As you can see, more than $2 million have been allocated, distributed across the promoters, people who work for the benefit of EvoScent. and one of the biggest countries that has the biggest involvement in the development of the project. And we're very thankful to them. We're thankful to our leaders, Dr. Pandirajan, Dr. Ravi Kumar, Dr. Lydia, who are doing incredible things for our company, for their subcontinent of India. Yes, there were some payment-related issues at the first stage, but right now, let me tell you that you can already withdraw your bonuses in your CRU EvoScent personal account using a bank transfer. You can use your local bank account to claim your bonuses. And quite a lot of that money out of those 2 million are due to India, which is very important for me. When you can create jobs, when you can create wealth, you can create new sources of income for so many families. Let's go to the next slide, please. And here you will see yet another area of activity for our company, because you should remember that EvoScent is a standalone, independent company, that will have its own stores, distribution centers, their own sales system, their own marketing plan, and so on and so forth. And it's not just a multi-level business, you know. In the next EvoScent stages, you will see it better. So our creator, project creator, Ramon Bejar, went to the Saudi Arabia to have some business negotiations with a person to whom he already sold perfumes in the past, and he presented the EvoScent collection to them to pique their interest, to intrigue them. And EvoScent literally conquered their hearts. And on the next slide, you will see our new events that we will have in the near future. And also the reason why we are moving on to the next stage at the end of the month, because taking into account the activity of Vietnam, India, and Latin America, we would like to get to that new level. And I would like to also thank our leader, Cam, and her amazing team from Vietnam. Those guys are showing some incredible activity, and literally 8 days are left before that event, which will be attended by Ramon Bejar, Sergio Mateo, who work hand in hand for the benefit of this project. In July, we will have a small event in Seville, and then an event in Dubai in August. And I would like you guys to attend those events. If you can't do it personally, in person, then you can do it online. Let's go to the next slide. And look, this is the place where you get the knowledge that you need to establish your business in the perfume industry. This is the place which allows you to get the first-hand information. We always enjoyed working offline, having offline meetings, meet each other in person, but we have to admit that the online world has also things to offer, new opportunities to be present in several points across the globe at the same time, work more efficiently with higher speed. Therefore, you can find our online academy, Perfume Academy, and also offline Perfume Academy. In a couple of slides, you will be listening to my teammate, Alexander Dolin, who will tell you more about the opportunities offered by the Perfume Academy, by EvoSchool, and how you can get better quality information about EvoScent and be the person who will claim a share of the pie of those $2 million that were allocated to our promoters. There are online masterclasses, offline masterclasses, where you can get information about new ways of making money. Let's go to the next slide, please. By the way, we ran a survey for our partners, and our active participants voted on it. And this survey was about the time of our EvoScent webinar. And you know, guys, if we do not have at least 50 participants in a specific room, we cannot invest money into the interpretation for that room. That's why we had to run our survey to see how many potential attendees we can have, in what language, and what is the most preferred time for the event. So these are our results. As you can see, 55.6% of the poll participants want to have this event at 3 p.m. Moscow time. So starting from next webinar, we will run our webinar at 3 p.m. Not at 9 p.m. as it used to be before, but at 3 p.m. Always on Wednesday, but this time at 3 p.m. so that we could have as many our partners from Asia as possible, those who could not attend because of the late hours. So please see what time it is, 3 p.m. Moscow time in your time zone, and be ready, be there. Next Wednesday, we are going to have some information about our latest updates, latest achievements of EvoScent. Okay, dear friends, thank you very much for your attention. I would like to give the floor back to our host, and please scan this QR code, take a screenshot, and follow us on Instagram, on Telegram, YouTube. We have a team that is eager to share all our recent updates for you guys, especially for those who are eager to help develop EvoScent together. So hugs and kisses, and see you later.
Thank you so much, Jose. Amazing presentation. So much information packed into that segment. I hope you took lots of notes.
Dubai's looking good. I like Dubai. So I wanted to go to. It'd be great.
I was wondering if that offer is available for the upcoming events. You know, I saw the organizer posted in the chat. For those who went to Barcelona, there was this very special offer with some compensation on the flights and also some bonus EVSN token points, which is a really great incentive for people to, you know, enhance their business. I don't know if it will apply. Maybe we'll have to get some word back from the organizers on that. But I think that would be a great incentive. I would love, love, love to go. We've still got some challenges around travel here with certain things going on. So 8 days, can we make it, Ian? Are you going to go?
Ooh, it's a bit close for me, unfortunately, but I've got a lot of work on. But yes, but I've got my little package here. Yes, my sample pack. I'm actually going to buy some more for my daughter's birthdays. I believe they're excellent for them. And they'll love it, of course. I love it. My favorite one's the EvoScent and, of course, the basalt. I just love those flavors. It's very, very good.
Very nice. Yeah, I think they're all becoming my favorites. I've ordered, I don't know, I think about 6 presentation sets already, waiting for them to be delivered. I've already got 2 delivered to me in Perth, which is nice. So my daughter snaffled one. I've got the other one. But yeah, we can't seem to get them fast enough. But hopefully now with the logistics issue being sorted out, we'll be able to, you know, get those into your hands very, very quickly. So please get on the website and order, because all of those orders are going to help the company to grow. It's also part of our bottom line, which helps us meet operational costs and expenses, which is really important in this tough economic climate. So everybody, please follow the 8 rules of the private investor, keep contributing and being a leader in the company. You know, you follow the 8 rules of the leader. You know, first one is to be a product of the product, or one of them is to be a product of the product, which means you keep purchasing. And some of us are diehards and we can't get enough of it. But we have, moving on, we have still great news to come. We've got EvoSchool, and Ian, I'll ask you to introduce our next speaker. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sharon. Yes, Alexander Dolin. As you can see, Alex is a founder of the Perfume Academy. He's a co-owner of a stylish perfumer, perfume expert, and a major league member of the MLM businesses. Alexander was recognized as the best business coach among the top MLM leaders in the Russian-speaking domain twice. Well, that's a big honor, guys. Yeah, it's good to have him on our side. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'll hand you over to Alexander. Okay.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome all. And I'm very excited to be at this phone call. Next slide, please. Okay, so I'd like to give you the Perfume Academy and would like to tell you that as of today, 8,888 students got access to EvoSchool programs, educational programs, basic course, advanced course, and professional course. And you know, the figure is quite interesting and exciting. 76% of our students are at present studying the course or have been registered or have joined. It's still a secret for me why all the others haven't joined yet. So I strongly encourage you to get access to the Perfume Academy and start studying. As José Manuel said, in another few months, when the 75 milliliter bottles are ready, there will be a hunt for perfumery stores, shops, to be able to sell perfumes wholesale. And you know, as you know, we have 3 programs. Next slide, please. We continued the promotion, summer promotion 2022. Those who got 200 units basic course, you can upgrade your package and advance to either the Perfume Business Specialist package plus sales and Perfume Club, and you can work with the shops. Those who take a course of the Perfume Business Specialist, you get a certificate, and it gives you the right to work with perfume bloggers and perfume stores. I recommend you to take note of this because the first package sales enables you to learn the basics of the use of the storage of perfumes, perfume wardrobe, and a lot of information about the sales of perfumes and perfumery business, whereas perfume business specialists and members of the Perfume Club already can work with the professionals in the perfume industry, work with perfume stores and perfume bloggers. And in your back office, you will find a possibility to upgrade your training course, basic training course, to either professional or in advanced courses by paying the difference. And the price of the advanced course of 702 units and the price of the Perfume Club, 1,500, whereas under the summer promotion, the Perfume Business Specialist package costs only 300 units and the Perfume Club 500 units. Don't wait when this business starts in your country and when there is a chase for perfume shops and bloggers, but you don't have a certificate. So in addition to that, there are advancement programs, the details of which you can find in your back office. Next slide, please. In addition to that, I'd like to inform you about the nearest meetings planned, organizational meetings to start new EvoSchool stream of the basic course. The nearest one is on the 5th of July at 7 p.m. Moscow time. And another one, the other one will be on the 2nd of August at 7 p.m. Moscow time as well. At this kickoff meeting, we start all the housekeeping. We discuss all the housekeeping issues, where to go, how to access to the closed Telegram groups. All the relevant information and details are provided so that you may smoothly study and take this basic course. Therefore, if you haven't joined yet, then please include this into your calendar. Don't miss this date, the 5th of July and the 2nd of August. If your EvoScent program includes the basic training course, then you must attend that kickoff meeting on the 5th of July and start your training. Because, don't miss the time. Perfume business is easy when you know how. If you don't know how, it could be a challenge. It's senseless to invent a bicycle when it is already invented. And our school academy over 20 years has been educating students. We have a lot of information and knowledge, and we are very excited to share our knowledge, to share this expertise with our community. Therefore, please include these dates into your calendar. Well, an open online meeting of the Perfumery Academy, that is a presentation with the possibility to study the collection of fragrances, is scheduled for the 28th of June, 7 p.m. Moscow time. It's Tuesday. We will have an aroma tasting session, talk about perfume etiquette. We'll study the rules of applying fragrances, tell you about training at EvoSchool, and announce the next EvoScent aroma show. Next slide, please. My recommendation is to scan this QR code in front of you to get all the details. And please also note that those who study at the Perfume Club, on the 24th, there will be another meeting. The basic and the advanced courses have video sessions, whereas the Perfume Club has live sessions. When you upgrade your package to the professional course, advanced course, you may watch all the sessions held before as recorded, and afterwards join live sessions. And over the next 7 months, almost the next 7 months, there will be live sessions for the Perfumery Club. On the 24th, we are going to cover such aspects of EvoScent Academy as sales. And on the 24th of June, we are going to talk about memory boosting, sales, how to memorize a lot of information, for instance, names, how in an easy way through the special practices and methods, you may memorize a lot of numbers, names, and the relevant information so that you may educate easier, faster. So this is the main information I wanted to share. I wish you all good luck, flourishing life, and high checks. And I pass the floor to our hosts.
Thank you so much, Alexander. A great presentation. How exciting, the world of perfume. It's, a lady's dream. I think some men love it too, but perfect opportunity for the ladies to be able to do a fun business. And, all of the training is provided through the EvoSchool, which is so fantastic.
Which is another great opportunity for people to learn a new skill. And that's what I love about this company. They give the opportunities. If you want to take it, you can. And the experts are here to train us. And like I say, just gives you another great opportunity to go out there and be quite professional, which I like that.
Absolutely. Well, still to come, we're going to be talking about Bobcoin on the webinar today. But next we have our wonderful, lovely, delightful presenter for you is the beautiful Stephanie Van Driesen, who'll be talking about all things Evorich. Now, Stephanie is a project manager in the Evorich Education Department, and she is an award-winning actress as well. Lots of experience, 20 years plus in theatre, live music, film, TV, radio, voiceover, and education. She's been a really great help to me doing the speakers course and all of the speakers that come through and do the course. You know, Stephanie helps to mentor and to support, which is so lovely. It's great to be working with you, but there's so many accolades. You know, let's hear from the beautiful Stephanie. Are you with us, Stephanie?
Yes, I'm here.
Welcome, my dear.
Thank you very much, Sharon. It's been fantastic hearing all the news, and you and Ian, my favorite duo whenever it comes to our business forum. Thank you for your great words. I'm excited to be here. There's been so many developments in all the projects. I'm still buzzing. I haven't been on coffee, but it feels like I should be. Anyways, let's go to the next slide. I'm here to talk about some wonderful things that some of you are very aware of, but also just to remind you of, you know, your involvement when you're in this ecosystem with us, when you're working with, especially when you're talking to, you know, some new people that are interested. It's always great to kind of pull up some of this knowledge, some of this inspirational wisdom about where we are going and where we've come from. So remember that the MLCI business model right now is one that is an innovative business model. I mean, it's something that we don't really see anywhere flourishing in the world as yet, but it's something that within our new economic evolution of the world, we are here to promote. But it's also delivering a lot of benefits all the time, even if it's within projects that are in development, things that are coming up, that are growing. It's always about taking the time to remember where we've come from. So if you go to the next slide right now, the MLCI has really come out of the combination of being involved in looking for the most lucrative sectors out there in the industries and supporting the projects that represent and that can become leaders in those industries as well, especially within the multi-level business sector, as well as the financial and investment market as well. So as you can see from today alone, we have a lot of projects that are active, that are in the works, that are going places. Some of those wonderful statistics just now that we saw with the Evoschool, with EvoScent, this is really our foundation, the bed from which all these projects can hop from. And it's always great to go back and just remember that these are the things, the great forces that are driving us, that are driving our mindset. So if you're new to our MLCI model as well, then it's worth looking at some of the trainings that we have currently in our back office, the Evorich training section. So if you go to the next slide, please, thank you. If you're new to the company, you know, there's a lot of things going on. As you can see, so much is happening all the time. And sometimes it's really hard to keep up. So aside from looking at the social media, Facebook groups as well, that are all created to keep you updated, you can also access all this latest information straight from your back office under news, and it's constantly being updated every day. And the promotions are there. You can use the copy there as well as you're building your own marketing campaigns to promote the different projects that you're currently involved in. It's all there. So this is just a good reminder for you, as well as if you've got some new members, just ask them to make it a habit that maybe with their morning cup of coffee, they're just taking a quick look at the news section and also at the update section so that they can see what's available to them. So the next page now tells you exactly what to do if you've got someone quite new within your structure as well, or you're trying to get someone who maybe does not quite know much about where to start when it comes to business mindset and how to do the business. Next slide, please. We've got a couple of really cool flagship courses, as you guys know. The $1 Million Partner Start in the MLCI Business is really one where you want to get the basics right. You want to look at where we've come from, you want to look at how to do the business from the ground up, this is something you can do. It's an online course that we've created, and two of our best leaders in the company have actually created this course. They've worked together the content, they've delivered it. It's an online video format. You get a workbook. There are assignments to do as well. It's not just the technical knowledge about how to understand the MLCI business, what to do, but it's also the mindset as well. And some of the basic things, the tools, especially if you're going out there, you're looking at hot, cold, warm markets, how to start. So this is really invaluable to you. And as you can see, you can do it at your own leisure. It only takes 136 minutes to go through, and it helps you also rank up if you promote this to other partners, other members in your business as well. So this is one of them. But however, we have a bigger course, and that next slide, please, called the MLCI Pro. So this is really if you're someone who's been in the business for a while, but maybe you've needed a refresher, or you've got someone that you've just signed up, just registered in Evorich, and you want them to really fast track and they're hungry for it, but maybe you don't have the time to kind of take them through every single thing as far as what they need to do the business, then this is really the course that you want to let them experience, have them also promote as well once they've experienced this. And we are doing this, it's also a recorded course, so they can do it at their leisure. Some people love to do it in a weekend, they're just sort of do a boot camp version of it, or you can do it within a few weeks. It's up to you. As you can see right now, it also helps you rank up too. So it's one of those things that within the MLCI, we're doing what we teach. So as you can take a look at the content as well, it's all about transformation. It's also getting the basics right, but it's helping you get to the next level, especially with what you need to do in order to build the MLCI business. So you also get assignments for this, tests, and a lovely certificate at the end of it as well. So this is something that we're sort of having as the business school aspect of Evorich. Very exciting. We've got other courses as well that are in the works. Some delivered by our own leaders in the company as well. So it's coming from a place of expert knowledge and experience. But aside from these two products that you yourself can benefit from and promote, we also have two amazing business tools. I need to remind you guys to really make use of this because we've curated it especially to help you do this MLCI business. Next slide, please. The first tool that we've got is the Evorich Smart Card. So if some of you know how difficult it can be as well to prospect, to filter out potential leads, this is something that does it for you with enhanced and also well curated scripts that include all the projects that we have active right now. This technology was actually developed with the team under Fraser Brooks. So those of you who know social media giant Fraser Brooks, we actually worked with his team to develop this for our MLCI entrepreneur community. So it is something that you can send to people as a link, and they can find out as they put in their details, they'll be able to, it's actually answer a question and answer, and it guides them through a process and all the information, all the statistics from what the answers that they've chosen is all stored, and you are able to view that and therefore curate your follow-up call, the rendezvous meeting that you might be having with them. Things can go a lot quicker because a lot of the questions would have been asked before. So this is really, really something quite innovative, and I don't know any other company that necessarily uses this. So this is really something that can give you an unfair advantage should you use it. You may try it out for a month for 30 units, or just go straight for the annual payment plan, which gives you a huge savings as well, as you can see on the statistics down there, the figures down there. So if this is not enough, then we have another awesome tool for you as well for your business, which, next slide, please, is the I Decide presentation. So this kind of takes the work out of you keeping your audience engaged when you are, let's say, you're introducing them, you're doing the presentation on your computer, and you find that, they've got a lot of questions. Maybe there's someone who you need to ask questions to. You want to make it more fun for them. This is interactive. I don't know if how many of you have actually used this before. This is something where it's not just a video presentation where you just hit play and that's it. It's passive. It's not. It's very interactive. They can click on it. They're asked questions in there. It's very intuitive. It's very interactive. I mean, if I haven't had enough sleep myself, like this wakes me up. It's wonderful. So what it does is that it also similarly not just prospects them, but it also makes them think. It makes them find themselves within the MLCI projects, within the new projects, within the ecosystem. It gives them key information about each of the projects that are currently active. It helps them decide which projects to get involved with. So it's really, really pretty awesome because it gives the power back to them as far as their experience in getting involved in our ecosystem. Okay, so again, if you haven't tried it, you might want to try the monthly subscription of the 50 units, or again, it's a great business tool to have, especially if you're booking up people, if you're wanting a lot of people to be impacted quicker, then all these tools save time and you can use them together or separately, however which you prefer as well. So that's the I Decide, and you've got some savings as well if you go for the 1-year subscription. If you go to the next slide, I want to tell you about something that is still ongoing. So we still have spaces available for the public speaking course with Igor Nezovibatko. He has 29 years experience of being an actor and director, top of his field. He's won awards, he's been published. He's working exclusively with us, like he's delivering his online course with us, in the sense that there are 2 courses that are available that you can take. One is the basic course, which consists of 6 lessons where he takes you through a lot of the basics, not just about creating speeches, but how do you influence people? How do you communicate in a way that brings your message and touches the heart, wins the hearts of the people who you might be meeting, to whether you're going for a coffee with them talking about the business or whether you're just meeting on Zoom for the first time. There are techniques that lawyers, politicians use sometimes to negative effect, but these are techniques nonetheless that can be used for good, can be used for the new economic evolution of the world. So Igor is really special and dear to our heart, and he has opened up his time for us. And so there are limited spaces, but you want to get on there. And if you want one-to-one coaching from him, then we have the individual course. So you look under trainings in your back office and you find his course, and you can purchase either the basic or the individual, but only the individual course contains those one-to-one sessions with him. So I'm very excited about this because, as you know, I'm an actor, so I love communication. And if there's anything that can help you become a leader, it's public speaking, because it's all about that interaction. And whether you're online, you're on stage, you're on Zoom, delivering a seminar, if you don't have these skills, it's going to take you a very long time to build your business. So I would recommend this highly for you. Great. So the next slide, please. We've got just some reminders that if you have purchased the promo mix, some of the EvoScent trainings as well, and if you haven't gone into your back office, you haven't received the links, do contact us as far as these emails that you see here, whether it's got to do with whether you purchase via the API or Evorich back offices. Please go and do those trainings, because it's one thing to purchase or promote something to someone else in order to rank up, in order to build a business, but these trainings have quality information that if you do not actually take the time to study these, you will not advance in your mindset. You will not advance with certain key information that will help you build a business, will help that you will need to transfer knowledge to those who are working with you or under you. So please don't just buy them and then leave them be. This is life-changing. Education is life-changing, and that's something that we promote very bigly here, as you can see within our ecosystem. So good reminder for you there again. Great. And on a wonderful note, I just want to leave you with a couple of reminders. Next slide, please. We've got, as you know, we have our rank promotion period is on. And it's very rare for any company to do this. I don't even believe that when we started that we actually had such a promotion. So what is it? It's basically a special period now. Right now, you're very, very lucky to be with us right now, because with any of the projects under our ecosystem right now, whatever you can earn from the marketing plan, you have the ability to receive gifts and prizes based on each rank that you advance. So let's say if you're starting at, you're now at consultant and you're going all the way up to president, vice president, wherever you are, each time you rank up, you will receive an exclusive gift from us. So it doesn't matter how many times you do that. If it's between now, well, October of last year, October 2021 to October 2022, you will receive exclusive gifts each time you rank up. So I'm going to go to the next slide to give you a little taste of what you can expect if you rank up to consultant. As you can see, then manager, leader manager, some lovely luxury branded goods there. You get when you get to top manager, you get a vacation in the fabulous Maldives. I mean, come on, guys. If this is not motivation enough for you to reach those goals, do a vision board, have this, take a screenshot of this right now, these slides right now, and ask yourself, which would you like to get? Maybe you'd like to take your family on a lovely holiday over there. Maybe you need a brand new car, in the sense of like, have you ever dreamt this high before? Or what about a luxurious apartment? If you rank up to president, it's all doable, guys. The projects are here, the plans are here, the information is here. We just move at a very fast pace. So if you're ready to do that, then this is the rewards that you will get. Okay, guys, it's been fabulous listening and speaking with you today. And I really wish you from the bottom of my heart all success, all the success that you could ever want. Our company is here to support you. We are building the new economic evolution of the world, which means wealth not only for yourself, not only for your family, but for the entire community of the world. It is possible. As you can tell, we are all here passionate. And again, thank you for joining our community. And please keep spreading the word. Thank you so much. I will pass it back now to Sharon and Ian to bring it home. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.
Well, thank you, Stephanie. Wow.
Beautiful. Wow, 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 wow. I get very excited when I hear about the presentations and you know, what are those bonuses? Like we heard from José, you know, all of the opportunities available through EvoScent to get tokens, you know, when you do rank up. There's a wonderful collaboration with the Evorich partner program that you get additional EVSN. You become a co-owner in these companies, which is so fantastic. And we're on the edge of our seat because, you know, there are big deals happening behind the scenes, and we're going to make a lot of profit from the EvoScent range. So do get hold of some of those EVSN tokens if you can. Also, we heard from Alexander Dolin regarding the Evoschool, and there's some dates to note. Hopefully you've taken some notes in there and taken some screenshots as well. You know, there's all the promotion that we have for EvoScent at the moment really is a fantastic opportunity. So if you're not working at the moment or you don't have enough income, you know, get a hold of the person who invited you or your local leader or your top leader and work with the team and really start to enjoy some of the rewards that are on offer. It's like a one-stop shop. You know, you can really pick and choose what you want to do, and there's so many opportunities to profit here. Ian, what do you think?
Oh, definitely. Like I say, I've never seen a company give you so many opportunities to succeed and through education and the opportunities behind it to work with. It's just incredible. I've been fortunate. I've been in a few other companies, and I've never seen anything like this one before, where they really want you to be successful. And it's through education, guys. You learn new skills. I'm a tradesman, and I had to do an apprenticeship like everybody else. So I had to do 4 years of apprenticeship to become a tradesman. And same with this company here. If you want to move through in life and improve yourself, well, there's great opportunities here to do that for you. And not only that, you're helping yourself, but you're also helping the company. because we all are co-owners. So yes, brilliant. I've never seen a business like this before in my life. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I agree totally. And, you know, to do those trainings as a leader, if you bring new people into the program and you get them set up on the training, the $1 Million Partner is fantastic. It's a great starter. And the MLCI Pro, it just takes you to another level. So if you don't know how to train your leaders, you want to be selling them these courses because it's all done for you. And plus it's going to put volume through your business. It's going to help the company. It's going to help you rank up. It's going to help them rank up. It really is win-win-win and so fantastic. Don't forget the public speaking course as well. I've done that one. It was fantastic. It was a little bit challenging for me too, but I really enjoyed it and I highly recommend that one as well. And don't forget all of the tools that we have in the EvoScent with the Diva Smart Card and the I Decide. Try to figure out how to get them to work for you and leverage your business, because really all of this is provided for you to prosper and for you to profit, and we all win together. So we're nearly done, Ian. We've just got a couple of additions to our webinar tonight, and I'm going to pass over to you to explain what's happening with Bobcoin.
Oh, yes, thank you.
We could go to the next slide, please.
Okay, guys, as you can see, the Bobcoin is about to unfreeze. There's a few things you have to do. If you, I'll make the slide a bit bigger. Let me see, guys. Yes, as you can see there's a few instructions we've got to follow through, and it's all about Coinbase. If you haven't got a Coinbase account, please follow these instructions. I'm pretty sure it's on all our sites. I've seen it in my emails. Take the time to follow through. If you're lucky enough to get some Bobcoin as a gift from Andrey, if you had CAU, you would have got some. So once again, I'm very, very excited about that because well, not only that, Andrey gave us a gift of Bobcoin, and he had 10 million, of course, and he gave it to us. And that just shows the ethics behind that gentleman. That yeah, we didn't know he had those, and he gave them to us a gift as a thank you for being loyal, I guess, and being patient. And now it's our time to reap the benefits of that. So once again, guys, go through the process of following the instructions. And yeah, it's a lot happening in that area too. And I'm actually quite excited about Bob. I like his project. And I've got a few of my own Bobcoins, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes with that. And but once again, I just happen to like it. So yes, once again, guys, follow those instructions and you can't go wrong. Go to the next slide, please. And also there's a step-by-step video instructions on how to register and verification of the STO cap of the Bobcoin project. That once again, if you go onto our sites, on the Evorich site, you'll see that video there. Just watch it and make sure you've done everything correctly, because we don't want to see anybody miss out on this. Once again, the company puts this up there for us to make our journeys a little bit easier and take advantage of what's coming up. So once again, guys, put some time aside, follow the instructions, go through it all, and you will actually do quite well out of this. And I believe that's us finished for the night.
Yeah, so we've got a quick little video to round out the night and to get you dreaming again. You know, it's all about dreams. You know, our founder is the master of dream realization. And he's taught us so many things through the academy and through the Evorich training and marketplace now. You know, we're just going next level and full frontal here. There's so many exciting things to come, even though the world is a little bit of doom and gloom at the moment. Don't worry, shake off the wintry blues if you're on this side of the world, or if you're enjoying the sunshine, you know, do take some time to work your business as well, because, you know, it's so important that everybody takes action, because we are the co-owners. It's up to us. This is our community, and we are the ones who are going to make it prosper. So everybody doing a little bit, we're going to create a lot. So stay tuned to all of the channels, all of the social media channels. Make sure you copy the chat from tonight as well, because there's so much information, rich information and links in there where you'll be able to get all of the news and all of the updates, you know, instantly at your fingertips. I mean, it's just amazing that we're in this century 21st century living, and it's so exciting. So make sure you are connected to your team. Keep working hard, everybody. We need everybody to roll up their sleeves and to get busy and to make this work for all of us. And we're all in this together, and we've got so much more work to do and to help our leaders and from the strategic department who are working so very hard. Mila and Amans, we love you and thank you for all the work you're doing. And everybody else, all the project managers, all of our translators, all of our behind the scenes webinar coordinators and hosts. And thank you so much to everybody for continuing the work, and stay strong, stay healthy. We are going, from strength to strength, and the best is yet to come. So we're going to go out now with a video, and look forward to seeing you on the very next business forum and all the next webinars. So stay tuned. Take care, everybody. Bye from me.
And good night from me.
Bye now.
Listen, friend, I want to ask you something. I want to ask you what we normally forget, but it is very important. I suppose it is the most important thing you can hear from me right now. So listen carefully. Here's what I wanted to ask you to do. Dream. Dream like a child, sincerely, with an open heart. Dream as if nobody has ever said this awful phrase to you. Dreams don't come true. That's a lie. Your dreams will come true if they are yours. If you believe. If you act. Dream. Dreams inspire, dreams motivate and move to act. Dreams make you get out of bed and fill you with energy. Dreams make you happier, as you cannot dream about something bad. Dreams give you wings. Dream. The dream is your vector. A dream with faith and movement towards is a goal, and the goal is certain. It gives direction. Without a dream you are blind, you do not know where to go. You are a flugel spinning in place, a splinter carried by the turbulent flow of life wherever it pleases. Be a ship, dream. Live consciously, live a full life, dream. It is dreams that fill our lives with meaning. Don't exist, live, I beg you. We did not come into this world to just work, exist, to fight for our place under the sun. We came to dream, and thereby create. Dream, don't look back. Dream about your own, not what you are told. However small your dream is, it is yours. Make it come true and dream about something else that is important to you. Dream after dream, dream after dream. This is life, do you understand? This is what life is about. Dream, I beg you, otherwise others will dream for you. But then you will not live your life, but theirs. And you will make the dreams of others come true, not yours. Do you want this? Is this what you live for? Is this what you dream about when you were little, when you loved and knew how to do it? Listen, friend, stop. Don't run. You won't make it on time without a dream anyway. For you don't know where to run. Don't waste your time. Don't waste time at all. It is the most important thing you have. I never understood how you could kill time. Stop. Remember what you dreamed about, as you did dream sometime. Dreamed that you would grow up, become successful, someone important, significant. Would become a scientist, artist, doctor, sportsman, cosmonaut. You dreamed about traveling the whole world, discovering new things, creating a masterpiece, leave a memory of yourself. Or simply, without knowing how, but dreamed that you would definitely be happy. And then, for some reason, you stopped, grew up. This world was created by dreamers, madmen. Nobody believed in their dreams. Who were told, hey, this is impossible, stop it, silly, do something serious. everything great that we appreciate, use, take selfies in front of, was once someone's dreams, someone's impossible fantasy, someone's goal and faith. Dream friend, wherever you may be, whoever you might have become, it is never too late to make your dream come true. Think, what would you be doing right now if you were not surviving? What do you truly want? Ask yourself. People were made to discover and create. You can't want anything, not strive towards anything. It is unnatural, abnormal, do you understand? Now is the high time to start, not yesterday, not tomorrow, not from Monday, now! Start dreaming. Dream big and dream small. See yourself and the world the way you like it. Create it in your fantasies, your mind first. Draw your masterpiece. Dream, believe, act and never give up. Never, you hear me, never give up and never betray your dream. I believe in you, friend. And you should too. Start dreaming.